Hello. All right, guys, let's talk about anchor text ratios because these things, while they are kind of boring, I'll be honest, but they are just insanely important with SEO and doing it for your clients. And this is something that I have gotten wrong, very, very wrong in the past, and kind of hurt myself and hurt my reputation with my clients because I wasn't paying enough attention to this. So this is why I'm gonna harp on about this stuff. And you guys might think, shut up, man. But seriously, this is going to be really helpful, guys. All right, so what is anchor text, right? So anchor text are the words that are hyperlinked when a link is built to your website or your client's website. Anchor text is how Google learns what your website is an authority in. So Google is smart, we've kind of we know that, but it still needs a little help. And the right anchor text ratio is critical for SEO. So anchor text ratio. So this is really where you're able to kind of like slip up and trigger an algorithmic penalty. So over optimization in this is not your friend. So what I mean by this is you want to make sure that the anchor texts, also of all the links that you're building for your client, right? You want to make sure that there's enough diversity in the anchor text of those links so that you do not trigger a penalty. Having, for example, 10 links with the exact match anchor text, right? That is going to, exact match meaning it's the exact keyword that you're trying to rank for. So going back to our plumber example, if I had 10 links and in those 10 links, they all had the keyword or the anchor text of NYC plumber, that's 10 links, that wouldn't happen naturally. That's over optimization. But if I had, of those 10 links, if one of those links was NYC plumber and the other 9 were variations on that, that would be okay. So, you want to watch out for over optimization. Make sure there's a good mix of different anchor texts for the links that are being built to your website. Too many links with the exact keyword as the anchor text, the exact match keyword, that's really bad news and things are not going to go well for you. So let's talk about the different types of anchor text, right? So there's branded anchor text. So, over at SEO, yeah, we help you rank. SEO, yeah, is my brand name. So that's really the safest kind of anchor text, usually. So if you're working with a client, and they're like Bob's Plumbing, that's what you would say over at Bob's Plumbing and have Bob's Plumbing be the anchor text. Then there's the generic sort of anchor text, the like click here to learn more, like check this out, that kind of stuff. Those are natural sort of anchor texts. Those happen, out in the wild of just doing SEO, or building links anyway. And then there's your naked URL, which is just like your HTTP, / www, whatever, or just, www.sitename.com. Those happen. Those are natural looking anchor texts. That's how a real website would do it, right? Then there are images. Some places have, this is not a link building technique that I do for a lot of my clients, but having images is very important, for your site, for links. Like you can get links back through images and things like that. It's important. It can help. It definitely makes things a little bit more natural looking. And then you can do the next version of anchor text here, brand plus keyword, right? So, NYC digital marketing from SEO, yeah. So SEO, yeah, is my brand name, right, of the company here. And, the keyword, NYC digital marketing, that could be my keyword. And digital marketing, Google's smart enough to know that SEO is a version of digital marketing. So you can kind of play them off of each other like that. The next thing, in the anchor text variation, you can use LSI keywords. Now, I forget exactly what LSI stands for. I should look that up. But LSI keywords are essentially just variations on your main keyword. So, for example, if my keyword is Dallas roofing, my LSI keywords might be, best Dallas roofing contractors, Dallas roofing reviews, things like that. Sort of like, a word association bubble, if that helps to think about it like that. You can find pretty much if you want to just figure out what some good LSI keywords are, you can just go to Google, search something like Dallas roofing, and then scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you'll see that there are a bunch of different keywords there that are just sort of like the suggested searches, related searches. Those would be considered LSI keywords as well. And then finally, the last sort of anchor text thing here is exact match anchor text. So these links with exact match anchor text, they do the most for your rankings. They're the heavy lifters, so to speak. But the thing is, you've got to be careful that you're not over optimizing. Too many exact match anchors are going to trigger a penalty, and you're going to get stuck on page 2 for freaking ever. So what's a good ratio, right? Typically you want your anchor text ratios to look something like this. 70% of the links you build, they should be like branded anchor text. So the name of the company, SEO, yeah, Bob's Plumbing, Carpet Cleaning USA, whatever it is. 20% of those should be like naked links. Totally just, just the www, HTTP, whatever, naked links. 5% look at generic anchor text. So like click here, see this, watch here, whatever. 1% to 5% should be LSI or partial match anchor text. So that's what I was talking about here with the Dallas, where is it? Dallas roofing. So Dallas roofing is my exact match anchor. An LSI and a partial match, / partial match would be Dallas roofing reviews, best Dallas roofing, best Dallas roofing contractors, that kind of stuff. So think about that. And then less than 1% ideally are going to be your exact match anchor texts. So, that would be my keyword of Dallas roofing. Less than 1% of the links would be Dallas roofing. So, so here's the secret sauce though, guys. If you are really concerned about anchor texts and you're not sure how things are going to, be working out for you, just be completely random with your anchor text ratios. Keep the aforementioned rules and ratios in mind, but the 100% foolproof way to rank and avoid a penalty is to just be random with how you build links. Because random looks natural to Google. You got to figure the vast majority of websites out there are not methodically plotting out the anchor text ratios for every single link that they get and things like that. So, you got to think yourself, so it looks natural when stuff is random, when there's not a plan to it. What would a real website do? That's kind of the SEO refrain as I teach it here. So that's kind of how we do things. So let's just look at an example link building strategy here, right? So link 1, exact match anchor. Link 2, branded, generic, or a naked anchor. Link 3, partial match anchor. Link 4, branded, generic, or naked anchor. Link 5, we get back to the partial match. Link 6, branded, generic, or naked anchor again. Link 7, partial match. Link 9, branded, generic, or naked. And link 10, we get back to our exact match anchor. So this is a weird strategy here, guys. I know this, especially if you've never ranked and you're not used to building links on your own. This might look weird, and you might be like, "What the fuck am I talking about here? This guy is crazy." Yada yada yada. This stuff will work. Follow these rules here. This is something that the reason why I have this in here and the reason why I'm hammering this down is because when I learned SEO, when I got started doing this stuff, nobody gave out this kind of information. Everybody was just like, yeah, just do it, man. Just do it. And I, screwed up a lot, and I cost myself money and clients because of doing that, and nobody would be helpful to me to do it. So, the reason why I'm giving this away right now and I want you guys to follow this stuff is because this is going to work for getting you rankings, for getting you clients, for getting this stuff happening. So, think about it and just kind of go with it, go into it here, all right? Let's take a look at the Chicago SEO example now. This stuff is really an interesting. So let's say we wanted to rank for Chicago SEO. We have different examples here. So our first link with the anchor text would be HTTP. The generic, just the URL, right? Our next one would be Top Chicago Company, which is an LSI variation of Chicago SEO. Our next one would be SEO Firm. Again, a variation on Chicago SEO. It has the keyword SEO in it, and firm meaning company, that kind of thing. Next one, online marketing would be our next anchor text there. Again, another LSI variation. Then we have Chicago SEO, which is a partial match. Which actually would be the exact match anchor text. And then IL, abbreviation for Illinois, Search Engine Optimization Agency. Again, a little bit of a partial match there, a little bit of an LSI variation. Then we have, ChicagoSEOteam.com. That's the brand, right? Or the brand of this example, I should say. Next, Illinois SEO Services. Again, partial match and an LSI. Internet Marketing Company. Another ratio, search engine optimization in Chicago. Again, a longer tail sort of LSI variation. You guys can just take this anchor text information here and just you can apply this to, any company in any niche. Like I do this, this is kind of my rule of thumb when I go out there and we start planning links and stuff like that. So this stuff is really, really good, guys. That's, this is golden information, and I would recommend that you take it down, download the slides here, have this information. We'll probably put it together in a PDF so you don't have to get the whole slide package as well. But yeah, guys, so this is just really, really powerful stuff. So again, I'm harping on this anchor text ratio stuff, and I've given you guys a clear plan for how you should build your links. Build them in batches of 10, and you follow the strategy here. How this would look in the real world in the Chicago SEO example here. I know this stuff can be kind of confusing, guys, but if there's anything that's unclear, just post it in the group, shoot me an email, whatever. I will make another video and we will get things sorted out. Just have as much information out there so you guys can be successful with this. All right, so let's break this one and we'll go to the next one, guys.